Well, hello there everybody. My name is Barry J. Hall. I am an internet marketing research specialist based in the UK. Today I want to welcome you to Website Traffic Planner, which is part of my latest product called Traffic Booster Pack. In this guide you will find numerous ways to attract more traffic to advertisements or website that you are promoting online as an affiliate marketer, small business owner or product creator. The first subject I would like to cover is about blogs. So for those of you that don't know, what is a blog? Blogs started off as personal diaries or journals where people wrote their thoughts, expressed their opinions and so on. A good proportion of blogs are still used for personal purposes, but a large part of them has also become a tool for business promotion. Blogs are easy to create, run and maintain, and their interactivity makes them an excellent marketing tool. A successful blog with lots of readers means the users are happy with the content or service that is provided. This allows the blog to also serve the function of a customer relationship manager by allowing consumers to get directly in touch with a business representative. There are many advantages to starting your own blog. Creating a blog. Creating a blog these days is just a matter of choosing a name and then performing a couple of mouse clicks. Blogging services, providers like WordPress and Blogger, offer many templates to choose from, and if those do not satisfy you, then you can change them, or even host the blog on your own website. There are many options open to you. Different blog services offer different levels of customization, so it's best to choose carefully as to what would best suit your marketing needs. If you wish your blog to closely resemble your website, then you are better off hosting it on your own server. If you only require minor customization, like colour scheme and adding a logo, then you can achieve that easily on a hosted service. The best option, in my opinion, is to host a blog yourself. This gives you a lot more control, and it seems you can easily implement additional applications, something that is not allowed on certain services for security reasons. Making money from blogs. Blogs can help make money because they are not blatant advertisements, though there is nothing preventing them from becoming just that. The idea behind a blog is not to drown your visitors in a sales pitch, but to give them useful and helpful information and address the issues that they put to you. In short, a blog is a communication platform between you, your customers and prospects. The more helpful and informative you are, the better you position yourself commercially. People will always buy from someone they trust, and that is what you want to achieve with your blog. Earn the trust of all those who visit it. Work on trust and goodwill, and you will soon be seeing positive effects of the blog. There are many things you can do in order to get a blog to make money for you and help promote your business. Google AdSense can become a good way to earn money through your blog, but your income will depend on the traffic that you generate. Google AdSense is completely free and anyone can join the program and including it in a blog or a website. There are some restrictions as to how you may use Google AdSense, so you must read the guidelines carefully or your blog will end up being blacklisted by Google itself. When you register for the first time with Google AdSense, you'll need to verify your blog for approval. Once approved, you can use the various options to set up your Google AdSense on your blog. The approval is not difficult because apart from adult material and obscene content, there is usually no rejection from Google. Google AdSense is a smart program that reads the content of your blog post and displayed advertisements from Google that are relevant to the content. This means that people who are reading your blog articles are seeing ads that are interesting to them. Every time someone clicks on an advertisement, Google AdSense pays you a commission. You can choose from different dimensions of the ad panels that will be displayed and also choose whether you want plain text ads, text with graphic ads or full graphic ads. You can also include a search box from Google AdSense. This is similar to the Google search box, and when people perform a search and click on one of the results, you would again get a commission. ClickBank Ad Rotator is a great new program that allows you to place ClickBank ads on your website or blog. As with most adverts, your income depends on the amount of traffic you can generate to your blog. This is a great program as you can use direct link ads targeted by your own keywords, so you can mix them with Google AdSense if you require. You can choose the exact size of your ads you require by title length, description length, word length, ad number, width or height or orientation. All done from very simple menus in your members area. You can choose the look of your ad by font or font colours or even the font size, border colours and styles. You can even choose the order in which they are displayed, such as the most popular or the highest earnings, etc. ClickBank Ad Rotator is especially great for blogs, as blogs are basically information based and ClickBank only has information based products in its marketplace. So the ads shown are going to be very relative to the blog content, especially as you target the ads by whatever keywords you choose. Blog Ads is a service that was started specifically to place ads on blogs. Advertisers make their own ads and choose the blogs where they want to show their ads. They also decide the duration for which the ads will appear. As a blog owner, you can either take their offer or not. This is a very simple way to place adverts on multiple blogs. The service itself earns a percentage of your commissions because they are the ones hosting the ads and serving as the intermediary between you and the advertisers. Again, the amount of money you make depends directly on the number of visitors you receive. AdBright is a service quite similar to blog ads. AdBright performs basically the same function as blog ads. Using this service as a publisher, you can place ads on your blog and get paid every time somebody clicks on them. You can choose the type of advertisement you wish to show and thereby get a very customized selection of ads that can be used to target your blog visitors. Using this service as an advertiser will help you generate traffic to your website or blog. You pay AdBright to show your adverts, and you usually have to pay on a CPM, which stands for cost per thousand basis. It is also possible that once your blog gets really popular, you could have business approaching you and buying advertising space on your very own blog. AdBright manages the entire payment processing and so on, so you do not have to worry about those details. Writing your blog posts. Your blog posts are actually informative articles that you write in order to establish yourself as an expert on the topic of your blog. You can publish articles on anything that is related to your business. More importantly, this flow of information must never cease. Try to write at least one blog post article each week, if not more, and make sure it's always written with a personal touch and in a conversation mode. Do not write as if you are trying to get somebody to buy anything. Using keywords in your blogs. Another thing to think about when writing your article is to try to make sure that you are paying attention to the keyword details in your blog posts, because blogs are loved by the search engines for their personal and organic content. Good keywords will give you better rankings. The good thing about blogs is that there is no fixed length for your articles, even if you have a very small chunk of information that you think can be helpful, and it's only around 100 words, that will be fine. The average length of a blog post is around 400 to 500 words. Use this as a guideline, but as I said, there is no fixed length. When writing more than 100 words, it's a good idea to keyword optimize the article for better search engine positioning. Choose your keywords carefully and your blog could be enjoying a good rating pretty soon. Short blog postings are good because it makes it easier to update your blog on a regular basis. If you can average around 400 to 500 words, that is good enough, and for days when you do not want to write a lot, you can average around 100 words. The key thing is whether you write 100 or 150 words. The information should prove useful to your readers. Blog linking is pretty important too. Getting one-way incoming links to your blog is a good way to improve your blog's search engine rank. These are links that are placed on other blogs or websites and linked to yours. This is why blogs have what is called a permalink featured attached to every article you post. A permalink is basically a permanent link to a specific blog post. So when someone finds your article interesting, they can use that link to include it on their own website and blog, providing you with a one-way link that can really be helpful in improving your page rank. Another method of blog linking is referred to as blog roll. This is basically a group of links to your favourite blogs from your own blog. You place these links on your own blog in the hope that you may get some links back to yours. Affiliate marketing can also receive a serious boost through the right use of blogs. Once you've joined an affiliate program, you can promote it quite well through your blog. Your success with affiliate programs depends on how well you can promote the products and services using your affiliate link. Blogs are one of the best marketing tools that you have as an affiliate marketer. The idea is to write about what you are promoting and explain how it can help people when they use the product or service you are promoting. This is just one of the many different ways in which you can use a blog to succeed as an affiliate. Blog marketing is also referred to as buzz marketing. This is because blogs help to generate a buzz about whatever you are trying to do, whether it's building a customer relationship or establishing your company brand. Generating a buzz is nothing more than putting out your message to your target audience and excite them with the product and services that you offer. There are many various methods available for creating the right buzz when you are running a business blog. All you really need to do is to post something on your blog that is exciting, interesting, or even controversial. It's all about generating enough interest to get the blogging community talking about your blog. This works on many levels in addition to helping with the promotion of products and services. Buzz marketing is also largely dependent on the tone of the blog. Facts are good, but they are not enough. You have to make facts appealing. If your words are informative but boring or not exciting enough, then you will not succeed in creating the buzz you need. You must sound excited, confident and full of enthusiasm. Your passion must be easily felt through your words. Unless you can infect your readers with your own excitement, there will not be much of a buzz around your blog. By writing in such a tone that you will be making yourself unique and different from other websites and blogs that may be offering the same information. Okay, moving on to affiliate marketing now. Affiliate programs can be a very effective way to get traffic to your website. By offering a commission to other people or websites, usually a percentage of the sale made, you give them an incentive to promote your website. These can be quite targeted results. As affiliates, we usually only promote products or websites that are related to what they do. One of the best advantages of an affiliate program is that you only have to pay when you actually get results. So if you're offering a percentage of sales, usually between 50 and say 75%, the affiliate will only get their percentage once you have received a sale. Choosing the right affiliate program for your needs is very important. Some payment processors may incorporate an affiliate program for payments that you process through their services. But if your payment processor does not include an affiliate program, then I suggest you use a service like one of the following: ClickBank, Click to Sell, One Shopping Cart, and Commission Junction. Or you can install your own affiliate program on your website, such as iDev Affiliate. Using one of the services mentioned, like ClickBank or Pay.com, will probably get you a lot better results, as they already have a large network of affiliates that may want to promote you, rather than having to recruit all the affiliates yourself, which can be a lot of hard work. They are also more widely known and trusted as opposed to your own affiliate program. Social bookmarking. Bookmarking is a process that helps you keep track of your favourite websites. These days it's become a lot more than just that. Regardless of what web browser you are using, it's always convenient to store a list of your favourite and frequented websites so you do not have individual addresses. This very concept is in use today to increase the website traffic, and it is known as social bookmarking. Over the past few years, there's been a huge surge in the volume of social networking sites because of the sudden popularity of the first few. Social bookmarking is different from traditional bookmarking because the bookmarks are not stored in your web browser. They are stored on the social bookmarking website. This makes it possible for you and others around the world to access your bookmarks, no matter what computer or browser you use. You probably have used a form of social bookmarking even though you would not have realised it. If you have ever received something really funny or interesting in your email and then forwarded it on to all of your friends, well, that's the same principle here. You are basically telling others about websites that you would not known about otherwise. Social bookmarking tags are basically a way of organising the bookmarks so they are simple for us to find. All social bookmarking sites have tags assigned to them. A tag is simply a keyword that is used to describe that specific site. Imagine you're in Google searching for something. You type in the keyword to find it. Well, that's exactly the same. If you go to a social bookmarking site and add your own site, you need to add tags that are associated with your site so that it can be found. When people see tags linking to another website, this creates an automatic interest to discover what is going on there. This is further compounded by the fact that other people will start including your website, provided the tags are relevant, in their social bookmarks, and this entire process goes viral and can lead to a significant increase in traffic for your website. With the proper use of tags, you will not be just another voice lost in the virtual shout of the internet. Since social bookmarking is a human effort in all that humans have to generate the tags that go with the content, it's a lot more reliable than search engine results that can be manipulated through improper usage of content. Like most other traffic generation methods, the key to success with social bookmarking is to offer valuable and interesting information to your readers. Only if you offer unique and helpful information will your website be popular in social bookmarking circles. This is simply because social bookmarking is not an overtly commercial venture, even if it may be used as such. It is primarily a place for social interaction, and hence you cannot expect to succeed if everything on your website is just a message to buy this or buy that. You have to be part of the social element on the internet and be helpful and interesting. It is well known that an increase in website traffic is good for personal and commercial websites and blogs. It is always a good idea to link up your blog with a social networking website, as it gets more visibility. Depending on which social bookmarking website you use, you can also include your own bookmarks on your blog, which will automatically show updated tags as and when they happen on your site. All this could also mean getting more backlinks that will lead to more traffic and a better page rank. When creating your bookmark, try to bookmark a newsworthy article, possibly controversial or topical. Try not to bookmark sales pages, as people have the option to vote for your bookmark, so try to give good content or your bookmark will be voted down and removed. The most popular social bookmarking websites at the moment are, in no particular order, Dig, Yahoo, Buzz, StumbleUpon, Technorati, Delicious, Reddit, Blinklist, Fark, Slashdot, Bloglines and Caboodle. One of the most important strategies that you can do as an internet marketer is building a list. An opt-in list is not merely a marketing technique, but it's a tool for increasing web publicity through the oldest method of recommendation, which is word of mouth. Loyal customers are bound to tell others about you when you inform them of a special discount sale or new product launch. An opt-in list allows you to work on customer relationships by staying in constant touch with them. It's a good way of retaining existing customers because everyone knows that keeping old customers is easier than making new ones. Old customers also have a lower sales resistance and are glad to purchase things from you again. This does not mean that you stop working on getting new customers. That of course continues, but the opt-in list makes sure your existing customers are not left behind. You may use an opt-in list to send newsletters, inform them about new developments or new products, send them offers and so on. Most people who sign up for an opt-in list are aware that they are going to receive some information periodically. Do not overdo this bit or they will send your email to their spam folder. Users are also not really interested in joining opt-in lists because of spam issues. This is why you must keep your privacy policy clear and also offer a freebie to get them to sign up. The key thing here is free. Everyone likes something for free, and you can offer something in exchange for their name and email address. An opt-in list is called so because the user is choosing to receive mail from a website. Only those users that willingly leave their name and email address will receive mail, so there is no question of spam here. No one can be included in the opt-in list without their consent. In order to ensure that only real people are joining your list, you can choose the double opt-in method. In this case, a confirmation email is sent to the address provided, and the user has to click a link to confirm the willingness to receive emails. This way, both parties are protected. There are many free services on the internet that allow you to easily set up an opt-in list and also manage it for sending newsletters and other information. The only problem may be that a free service will not allow the sort of customizability that you need. Another concern is that a third-party service could shut down any time without notice and taking away a highly valuable list with it. Therefore, I would not recommend you use a free autoresponder. Remember, this list will probably end up your most valuable traffic tool, and it may well be with you for life, so start off with a good quality professional autoresponder. The best option to use, in my opinion, as a professional autoresponder service are Aweber or GetResponse. These two services are very highly recommended for the job. Both services have been around for a long time and they are very reliable. Some of the features provided by these services include confirmation emails, personalised emails and newsletters, follow-up emails, individual broadcast messages and so on. You are also provided with a sign-up form that you can place on your website. This comes in many different forms. The safest option with regards to being blocked is to use the inline form. This basically means that the sign-up form appears within the current web page body. However, the most effective option that I have found is probably the popover hover form. This means that a box with your sign-up form will hover over the existing web page. Autoresponder services allow you to integrate a form into your website pages so that the look and feel remains the same. In fact, the design of the page where you place the opt-in box is going to make a huge difference in how people actually subscribe. The sole purpose of the opt-in page is to get the visitor to join your list. This means the design and copy of the page must be convincing. Do not be tempted to place ads or any other links away from the opt-in page, as this would result in a loss of subscribers. Remember to include incentives for anyone who visits this page. All you need to do is promise valuable and useful content for all subscribers, and that should do the trick. It is a good idea to include an unsubscribe details in every email you send. Most autoresponders automatically include this in all outgoing emails. You must automate as much of your business as you possibly can to get the most out of everything. Automation also takes care of repetitive tasks that can eat into your valuable time. Autoresponders are automatic by definition, but they still require some tweaking to run smoothly. There is no autoresponder that can run out of the box and do everything that you may require. Given below are a few common tweaks that you should implement. Firstly, create a follow-up sequence of emails with offers, freebies and great advice that are relevant to the incentive you gave in the opt-in form. Secondly, the messages in your autoresponder must be concise and precise. Do not use fancy language and long-winded messages. Whatever you wish to say it quickly and concisely. Thirdly, make sure that your email format is not too robotic. Avoid words like free in the subject line. Keep minimal amounts of images in the content. Avoid them altogether if you possibly can. Use plain text, otherwise your emails will automatically be sent to their junk mail file. I hope this explains to you just some of the sheer power of autoresponders. If you are just started out in business, and the very first thing I would say to you is start your opt-in list now. Make sure you use a reliable service like Aweber or GetResponse. Moving on to writing articles. If you're looking for a great and effective yet very cheap way of getting a lot of traffic to your website, article marketing is the solution for you. It costs nothing to write an article, and submission to many directories is free of charge. Once you have submitted your articles to as many directories as you possibly can, they are then used in many sites and you gain the backlinks to your website that are included within the articles. This is a great way of getting targeted traffic to your site. You can acquire the articles needed for article marketing in two ways. Either you can write them yourself, or you can pay somebody else to do the job for you. If you choose to write the articles yourself, this can be a very cost-effective method. You may not have the confidence to start writing at first, but remember, it is your business. Who better to write about your business than yourself? Who can write about it with more sincerity and passion? If you choose to get somebody else to write your articles for you, this will save you a lot of time. You will very quickly realise that your time is very precious. These people who write on your behalf are called ghostwriters, and you can find ghostwriters at Elance or Freelancer. So why are articles so important? Articles give your website a great boost with traffic and also content. Visitors who come across your website love something that interests them. A well-written article will attract more of the right visitors to your site. When the visitor finds the content is interesting enough, they tend to identify with your products and services. They will also begin to trust you more as a result of this. If you are able to make your articles a cut above the rest and attract the client's attention, your business is sure to get a major boost. You already know how important it is for any business to have the right kind of exposure. Great articles will do just that for you. Articles are one of the most effective ways to gain targeted internet traffic. This makes articles hot property amongst webmasters and marketers. People who want big traffic and great content will pay a lot of money to those who can provide articles to their websites. In order to make the most of the articles you write or have written, all you need to do is submit your articles on all the top article directories, and very soon you will start to get the right kind of traffic coming to your site. One of the important parts about creating a successful website is getting a great rank on the search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing and MSN. In order to get and sustain a high page rank, you have to put in a little bit of work and effort. One of the things that determine the rankings of a website in search engines is the presence of good quality, unique content, and if you have relevant and well-written content, your chances of getting a good ranking increase considerably. Remember that regular updates of the content is also a key factor. Another great use for articles is to use them to get sign-ups for your affiliate and opt-in lists. To do this, you simply need to direct the links in your article resource box to a squeeze page or affiliate sign-up page. Obviously, you would have the article content written to suit your individual needs. The old techniques used when writing articles were quite simple. All you really had to do was write the content well and put certain relevant keywords within the article. Then simply sit back and watch the traffic flow. This worked great when there was not much competition and there were only a few people who you could find to write the article. These days things have changed, so we need to refine our article submission strategy. There are now a lot more people using article marketing, so we have to use new kinds of keywords. These are called long tail and LSI, which stands for Latent Semantic Index. I'll explain that later. Do not be put off by the posh names. They're really quite simple. Long tail keywords are just like any other keyword phrases, but less popular and less competitive and less searched for. Basically, an extended version of your phrase. So if you're using the keyword phrase blogging, for example, it would become blogging for great reasons or blogging for new methods and so on. You can generate keywords with Google's keyword tool, but they are not really long tail keywords. Use it as a guide and extend on them a little. Other keyword tools which will give you better long tail keywords are word tracker keywords and also SEO book keyword tools. LSI is a little more complicated. Basically, LSI examines the article as a whole to see if the content of the article is related to the topic. The key to getting a high ranking in search engines is relevancy. You will stand a lot better chance of getting a good page rank if your article is to the point and relevant. LSI is really just a way of confirming relevance in your article, so the more relevant content in your article, the better. Submitting the articles. What you need to remember is that this business, unlike every other business, it is governed by strategy. The better your strategy, the more profits you will make. Even the submission of articles requires the correct business strategy. You must keep in mind that the reason behind your submission is that you want to generate relevant or targeted traffic to your website. There are a lot of articles out there to contend with, so you have to employ certain techniques that will help your article be noticed. So exactly where do you submit your articles to? After you have your article content and you are happy with it, you must know where to submit them. You can do it in two ways. You can go through the submitting procedure, or you could just use software that enables you to submit to numerous directories and Ezines automatically. The personal submission is quite time consuming, so I would recommend you use an article submitter as it is very effective and fast. The best one I have come across is Submit Your Article, which can be found at submityourarticle.com. There are, however, loads of article directories out there if you choose to submit them manually or you simply want more exposure. Be aware that some of the less popular or new directories will not get you very much traffic at all. Try to choose a directory that has been around for some time, for example 5 years or more, or you could be wasting your time submitting. A good tip to find when a site was created is to use whois and enter the domain name. It will tell you all kinds of things about the site. You can also take a look at their page rank in Google toolbar. The higher, the better. Another thing to look for is a directory must have at least 1,000 authors. Any less than that and you know that the directory is not popular or too young and will offer you little traffic. Sites that do not easily reveal their owner or contact details generally have something to hide. They are not willing to be spotted for some reason, so try to avoid these directories. A good directory will give a response to your email within 48 hours, possibly sooner. Never trust directories where the mail cannot be delivered or they do not reply. Remember, the main reason you submit your articles to a directory is because you want more relevant or targeted traffic to your website so that you can increase your customer base, sell more and expand your email list. I've drawn up a list of the top 50 article directories in my opinion. None of these directories charge any fees for article submission, but things change all the time, so take some time to look over them. At the very least, you should submit your articles to Ezine Articles, as it is the largest directory out there and also the one that will get you the most traffic. Don't forget, if you're short of time, to use an article submitter. Some of those directories are these. Obviously Ezine Articles, like I've just said. There's articlecity.com, there's searchwarp.com, ideamarketers.com, goarticles.com, a1article.com, amazings.com, isnare.com, articledashboard.com, and many, many more. Moving on now to the importance of a resource box. The resource box is probably the most important aspect of article marketing. It is the section at the end of the article that includes the name of the author and a link to their website. Obviously, if you write the article or have it written for you, this would be your name and a link to your website. You must be clever when creating the text for your resource box. Treat it like an advert maybe. You can either place a small bio about yourself, say who you are, why should they care, and don't forget to tell them where they can get something for free. You can also use a simple bit of text like, for more information on this and some great free advice, go here. I would recommend you direct your links to a relevant lead capture page. For example, if your article is about dog training, you could link to a lead capture page that offers a free 7-week email course on simple dog training. That way, you get the subscriber that you can then follow up on, and the reader gets more great advice on what they're interested in. Whatever you choose for your resource box, be sure that you can keep it relevant to the article. You have to bear in mind that the visitor is looking at your article because the topic interests them, and it is possible they could be a prospective customer. If the link from your article leads the visitor to a website that is not at all related, then the chances of turning that visitor into a customer or a subscriber are very slim. It will also damage your reputation in the process. The reason article marketing is such a great way of advertising is because it enables you to get free traffic from all these directories for a long time to come. The more people that use your article, the better. So, the better your article is, the more chance of receiving more traffic. Banner advertising is another great method available that can help increase website traffic very well and quite economically. Where most internet marketers go wrong in banner advertising is in failing to advertise in the right places, and also not analysing the type of banner advertising that yields the best results. Banner advertising is not something that should be attempted without proper research before and after the campaign. Every single click needs to be tracked and understood if banner advertising is to be successful. All good advertising companies will provide you with this detailed information so you can see your ads' effectiveness. Though banner advertising was one of the earliest concepts of advertising on the net, and it was quite abused, leading to general aversions towards banners, it still remains one of the most powerful means of advertising and traffic generation for the cost. There are many websites that are closely associated with your own market niche, no matter what it may be, and a lot of these sites will be drawing in a great deal of traffic, so wouldn't it be great if you could draw a portion of that traffic towards your own website? The best way to achieve this is by banner advertising. The first rule of banner advertising is that you only advertise on websites that are within your chosen niche or very closely related to it. Search for products that complement your own. For example, if you want to promote your website that is selling information on how to eat healthily and lose weight, you would place your advert in a health and fitness category. There's not much point placing a banner advert for healthy eating in a gaming category, for example, as the target audience would not be interested enough to click on your banners. Make sure you thoroughly review the cost of banner advertising on a particular website to make sure it's within your ad budget. Another important thing to remember before choosing your banner advertising is the location of the banner on the advertising website. Good visibility is a very important thing to have, because the higher the visibility of your banner, the more traffic you will receive. A banner placed top costs the most because it's more visible than anything else on the page. If a website already has a high volume of traffic, then they may only offer an obscure corner of their site for the ads, which does not interfere with their main website. This is not what you want. It is not enough to merely have your banner placed on some website if it does not have good visibility. If nobody sees your banner, then there will be no increase in traffic for your website, and the whole purpose of this exercise will be pointless. Although most websites are opting for side or floating banners instead of those placed in the header, you must make certain that your banner is visible when the page loads and is above the fold. This means the user must not have to scroll down to see the banner. It must be 100% visible without requiring any scrolling. The second best place to position a banner after the top of the page is right next to the scroll bar. Research into advertising and results has shown that this is the ideal combination for both advertisers and webmasters. Because the banners placed here are quite small, compared to the header banners. Do not detract from the website content either. The second best place to position a banner advertisement after the top of the page is right next to the scroll bar. Research into advertising and results has shown that this is the ideal combination for both advertisers and webmasters, because the banners placed here are quite small compared to header banners and do not detract from the website content either. Banners placed close to the scroll bar also produce a high click-through rate and are good for increasing traffic. This is a great solution for advertisers, as you will not have to stretch your budget to purchase high-cost ad spots. Banner exchanges now. If you're on a tight budget, then this method is one for you. Plus, it removes all the complicated page impressions and click-through rates. It's quite simply the exchanging of your banner for another. So you will place another company's banner on your website in return for them placing your banner on their site. Banner exchanges work especially well when the products sold on each website complement them. Even banner exchanges has become quite intelligent these days. They can track content and show advertisements that match what the user is reading. For example, if a person was reading a website about health and fitness, the banner exchange program would choose ads that are related and show them in the page. Remember to keep checking your stats to see which partners are doing better, which designs are working best for you, and try to see why some are doing better than others so you can improve and fine-tune your adverts. Floating and pop-up adverts are those ads that you probably hate to see when browsing, as they float over the page from side to side or from top to bottom, and sometimes just hover over the page, obscuring areas. They usually disappear after a specific time period, normally 5 to 30 seconds. However, sometimes they may not, and they also may not provide a means of escape, such as a close button. More sophisticated versions of this ad can come in any shape or size and include animation, sound, and interactive components. That being said, we do not want to browse here. We want to advertise, and as an advert, these type of ads are much more effective than banner ads. A typical banner ad usually gets 2 to 5 clicks per 1,000 impressions. A pop-up ad might average 30 clicks per 1,000. Therefore, these type of ads may cost a bit more than banner ads, but they are well worth it. Sidebar ads or skyscraper ads are a bit like banner ads, except they're orientated vertically on the page rather than horizontally like the banner ad. The usual size for a skyscraper ad is 120 by 600 pixels. That means 120 wide by 600 pixels high. The skyscraper ad will have a lot more impact than a banner ad, as they are very tall, which means they'll be visible on the page for a lot longer than the banner ad. If you imagine a banner is only 60 pixels high, it would be gone after a very small page scroll. Because skyscraper ads have this increased impact, it gives them a much higher click-through rate. A typical sidebar ad has a click-through rate of around 1%, which means around 10 clicks for every 1,000 page impressions, which is more than double the standard banner ad. Remember to opt for targeted ads if you have the option, as this will increase your click-through rate. So choosing your banner advertising. Here are a few places where you can get banner advertising. Remember to check out the costs against what you are advertising, so your banner advert will be a worthwhile venture. First on my list is traffic bunnies. Second, buy sell ads. Thirdly, click booth. Value click media. Never Blue Ads, Burst Media, Casale Media, Double Click, and Banners Go MLM. These are what I've found involving very good, and I personally would recommend you use a few of these. Okay, I just want to cover Ezine advertising now. Ezine advertising is one of the earliest methods of promoting your website or business, and it's still going strong today. If you're not advertising your website or any online business for that matter using targeted Ezines, then you're losing out on some serious traffic. Basically, Ezine advertising is placing your ads in newsletters that are associated with your business. So, for example, if you had a website on health and fitness, your ad would be placed in a health and fitness newsletter that users have subscribed to. The users will have subscribed to that particular newsletter as they were interested in that subject. This gives you a much targeted ad, so the response will be very good. The amount of cash that you have to spend in order to place the advertisement on the Ezine depends upon the Ezine itself. Each Ezine charges a different amount because each one has a different number of members, and some are more popular than others. The placement of the ad also affects the cost. The better placing you want within the Ezine, the more you will have to spend. So, the more prominent ads at the top of the page will cost more, and the less noticeable ones will be at the bottom. Basically, the more you pay, the better ad position, and therefore the better response you will get. The most responsive type of Ezine is a solo ad. This basically means that your ad will be the only one shown, usually in the form of an email. Obviously, a solo ad is the most expensive, but it's also the best type of Ezine ad you can get, giving you a much greater response and much greater flood of traffic. Finding the right Ezine. The first thing you need to do before placing an Ezine ad is to find the right Ezine to place your ad. Locate an Ezine that relates to the products and services offered on your website. You can easily do this by typing into Google your keyword along with the word Ezine or newsletter. Here are just a few of the most popular Ezines for adverts that I have found. First off, Directory of Ezines. This directory will allow you to reach over 30 million inboxes. If you're very serious about promoting our site, do a search on all Ezines with over 100,000 circulations. And here are a few more just by name: Wizard Ads, Solo Ads, $2 an ad, there's Work at Home News, ProBiz Tips, and Rim Digest. Once you find an Ezine that you would like to advertise with, you can either order online or contact the publisher of the Ezine and inquire about it. You may want to negotiate to pay for the ad outright, or you can inquire about an advertising trade. There are basically three main types of Ezine ads. First off is classified ads. These ads are often small and inexpensive. A classified ad normally consists of 3 to 5 lines of text and will often be placed with other classified ads. Classified ads can be purchased for around $10 or less, depending on the position of the advert and the circulation of the Ezine. The second section is sponsor ads. These type of ads are slightly more expensive than the classified ones, usually around $20 each. However, the placement of these ads is a lot better. Sponsor ads are mostly included at the top of the Ezine and will be the first bit of text the reader sees when opening the email. Thirdly, solo ads. These type of ads are usually the most effective form of Ezine advertising. They are also the most expensive. Solo ads are not usually part of the Ezine itself. They're normally sent in a separate email to everyone who is on that mailing list. The benefit to this type of ad is the amount of detail that can be included within the ad. Sometimes solo ads can be as long as 600 to 800 words in length, and they may also allow you to add graphics of your choice. Obviously, all these benefits will cost you more. Solo ads can cost anywhere from $50 to several $1,000s. Whatever the type of ad you decide to go with, you are sure to find that Ezine advertising will give you that much needed traffic boost, which will in turn lead to more sales. If it's your first time out with Ezine adverts, then I suggest you try it once or twice and don't forget to track your results to see what works best for you. Before you use Ezine ads, there are a few things that you should consider. First off is the amount of subscribers. All good Ezine advertisers will tell you the number of subscribers they have and usually what category they are associated with. Obviously, the higher the better. The more people that read your advert, the more traffic you will get. Secondly, to consider how often it is published. You need to inquire as to how often the Ezine is published. If it's not published regularly, then your ad will not be seen very often and you will not get good results. Also consider how many other ads will be in the same Ezine. This is something that is often overlooked when placing ads. You need to make sure that the Ezine you choose is not just saturated with ads. If your ad is just one of 20 or 30 others, then it will quite easily get missed. Try to look for Ezines that only allow a few ads in each issue, 5 or 6 at the most. One thing that you must remember, no matter what kind of advertising you are using, and that is, wherever you are sending all of your traffic needs to be compelling as your adverts. There is not much point spending money and time on great adverts with captivating headlines if they lead to a website or sales page that looks like a jumbled mess with no content. Ultimately, you need to get found and ranked by the search engines in order to keep your stream of traffic after the rush is over.